Africa's gift to its tribe. Homegrown radio. Ekahaya. My home.
Bybit kind of backs itself, so it's kind of a startup that never raised money. So we started around 2016, 17-ish.
Yes.
So and then never raised the fund. You just kind of grew it on. The business model works. We focus only on trading fee. We don't do anything else with our customers' funds.
Blockchain Africa 2023, and I'm joined on our podcast by Joshua Yau and Jordan Sweke. Good day, guys. How are you doing?
Good day.
And you guys are from Bybit.
That's right.
Thank you for joining us. How are you guys doing, and what are you doing at this conference?
It's good to be in God's country. Such a beautiful country here. So we have a speech, and then just met some people.
You were speaking yesterday, or were you speaking today?
No, yesterday.
I remember you. Oh man, we loved your product. Please tell us more about Bybit.
Okay, so Bybit is I think a global top 4 crypto trading exchange, centralized exchange, but we have all kinds of products. Even have a decentralized partner. Right. So in terms of volume, we are global top 4. We started from derivatives, so it's one of the best derivatives engine out there. Right, so the spread on BTC USD, for example, is 1 cent. Wow. 1 cent spread. So really good order book, really good depth, and then and we have NFT, trading bot for beginners, copy trading for beginners. Right. So all kind of branded product for deep crypto people and then early newbies. NFT marketplace, you have new coins.
Right. And it does go further for the pros. We have a unified trading account, which means, that's for very advanced traders, but you can run very complex derivative strategies across multiple products from one single account, and that is industry-leading kind of technology.
Who are the backers? Who backs Bybit?
So Bybit kind of backs itself. So it's kind of a startup that never raised money. So we started around 2016, 17-ish.
Yes.
So and then never raised the fund. You just kind of grew it on. The business model works. We focus only on trading fee. Right. We don't do anything else with our customers' funds. But just from trading fee, it's actually very profitable. Right. So it's just from a good product, we earn money and then we invest in product development.
So you bootstrapped it from the beginning.
Pretty much,
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a very strong model, and it's a very trustworthy model because you know that you know what they're taking, and you know they're not taking anything else from you.
It's all transparent.
You're happy to pay those fees because they are low, and the liquidity is all there.
So, for example, if I have my Bitcoin and I transfer it to Bybit, what happens to my coin? Does it just sit there, or is it used as leverage for other products? What happens to it?
No, so we don't touch it. Is on the Bybit wallet. So we have a wallet address. We have a private key. We're working on the solution to share. So we have 2 keys. So in the future, you have a key, we have a key. Right. Money cannot withdraw unless you and I both agree. Right now is a private key, and then but we show you the private key address. So if you go to the Bybit website, you can press go to search Bybit proof of reserves. You give you to a page, you type in your account, your ID.
Proof of reserves is transparent?
Totally. So you can literally, not only the proof of reserve transparent, proof of reserve is one thing, right? That means we have X amount of money. We have X billion dollars.
Yes.
But we don't know whether that's your money. So you can type in your Bybit wallet address. We show you on chain where your on chain wallet address is. So you can for sure the money is there. We didn't take it.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we basically use a custodian service.
And of course, this has become a huge apprehension following the FTX fall last year, and the big buzzword is proof of reserves and transparency. Those are the buzzwords with the crypto people that are either saving or trading in crypto. So it's good to know that there are wallets out there that are cognizant of this apprehension and making solutions that are going to attract.
It's all about the mechanisms and the business model.
Yes, it's a lot of money, and we want to be sure, we want to be secure in knowing that you've taken your life earnings and you've saved it onto a system that is transparent. So tell me, with the increasing interest in crypto in Africa, how do you see the future of the continent's digital economy? What do you feel about that?
Yeah, no, very, very good. So overall, I think this is my personal kind of view. I think there are 3 to 4 groups of people that we can help and serve. Yes. And there are very different businesses and products. We want to help the traders make profit by trading
Right.
speculating. There's a core business. And then I think there is a big business for investment and saving. Right, so we make sure that against your local currency, against other assets, you want to save neither more speculatively on Bitcoin, or you can save on a stable coin that is safe.
Right.
And then, that's good. And then in terms of payments and remittances.
Yes.
So, in the future, I envision Bybit would have networks where you can receive money from in your Bybit account from your friends and family abroad without being charged by the Swift network, without being charged 6% by Western Union, etc. So I think those are the four main things, right? And then each is very different things.
Yes.
So we're doing very different things for each. Most immediately right now, we think a lot of people are trading on Bybit. That's a core bread and butter.
Right.
The key is not just we have a good product, right? So the product itself makes sure, right? If you trade on Bybit, you're as good as any.
Speaks
But
for
you
itself.
but you have to learn how to trade.
Yes.
So what I'm doing, what the team effort here for Bybit Africa is doing is we're working with a lot of influencers and affiliates who are traders themselves.
Right.
So we work with right now 130 trader affiliates.
Right.
They share signals to the community. They teach the community how to trade. Not even about blockchain. Not even about decentralization. Those are nice things,
Yes.
but doesn't help people's livelihood as much. So we're teaching people, okay, this is the signal you take, this is how I read this chart.
Right.
Be disciplined, right? Put in only X amount of number of the day, don't be emotional.
Yes.
This is how you take risk, this is how you manage risk.
Right.
We teach people how to trade so they can make money.
Absolutely.
So that's
Now,
the number one thing, yeah.
Jordan, I am a lazy trader. In fact, I'm not even a trader. I don't trade.
You're a hodler.
And I'm a hodler. I would love to know what solutions do you have for people like myself?
Well, to be honest, okay, so I am a high frequency, high leverage scalping trader, but I'm lazy too. I want to go to the beach. I want to enjoy my life. I don't want to
Yes.
sit on the charts. So
Yeah.
I have a strategy for myself where I can trade for 1 hour at any time.
Right.
And if there are trades, I take them. If there's no trades, I don't take them.
Right.
But I'm also lazy. All of my profits, I don't flex much. I don't buy things for me. I'm a very long-term thinker. And I turn those trading profits or any savings that I have from other industry, I just put it into very passive mechanisms.
Right.
And Bybit offers us a huge range of these. From literally guaranteed APY staking, where there are products that are so low risk that your
Yes.
equity is guaranteed.
Yes.
Of course, your return will be lower, but you diversify into, sure, we've got dual asset staking, we've got liquidity mining. Of course, we've got straight up savings, which will give you similar to what your bank would give you, 3%, 4%, up to
Yeah.
6%. And for some people, that's fine. If you're holding 2 Bitcoin, if you're holding 3 Ethereum, 10 Ethereum, then, it's safe. You're holding it there not for nothing, because you're
Right.
getting a percentage APY. But that's not all you want to get. There are other products like the bots. I'm very passionate about these bots. My
Tell us about
bot
the
made
bots.
24 trades for me last night while I was sleeping.
Yeah?
So I don't even need to be a trader anymore. All I
Right.
need to have is a little bit of capital and set up this bot right. And yes, I set up this bot manually because I'm a trader. But if I had have clicked AI,
Yes.
the Bybit AI on the same grid bot, a spot grid bot, it would have landed in a very similar position to my manual bot, and it would be profitable. Every single trade is profitable, and that is spot. We also have futures bots, so you can add a 2x or a 3x once you start getting your grid bots.
Yes.
So to break it down for the newbies, a grid bot, basically you choose an amount of grids. Currently I have 68. I will definitely increase it. You can have up to 200 grids. You can have up to 60 bots running at a
Yeah.
time. So you can take small equity across a whole lot of different coins and trade the volatility. This is the biggest thing about crypto for me is it's volatile.
Yes.
So it's like, that's why I don't trade Forex, because I like being in a volatile environment. When you enter a volatile environment, you enter a high risk environment.
Right.
And that means you enter into a place of having to limit your own risk and having to be very disciplined. So
Right.
this is what I teach. Capital preservation in our communities, risk management, and once you get that going, once you totally understand, and that's why I'm comfortable to trade live. I'm a Bybit live trader. We're
Yes.
doing a session on Bybit Official, YouTube
Yes.
just now, where I'll be trading live and I'll show all my trades.
Yes.
And the only reason I'm comfortable to do that is because I know my risk management.
And of course, we're not giving financial advice here. We're merely saying understand the processes, understand the products, educate yourself so that you too can make informed decisions when you go into these platforms and start trading. It's all about educating yourself. We are not saying take your last cash and go and start trading and then
If
fall into
anything,
trouble.
slow.
Do it sober-mindedly
Yeah.
with knowledge and education about what it is that you are doing, which is very important. So if I then went into the bot type trading, would I then be able to comfortably know that somebody is doing some work for me in the background, as long as I've programmed it?
Not even somebody, a robot.
A robot.
So this
I'll give it a
robot,
name.
the main reason why
Yes.
I like the bots is
Yes.
because they're not human.
Yes.
They are not emotional.
Yeah.
They don't get greedy. They don't get fearful. They
They're not
follow the
sentient.
plan. They don't change their mind.
Unless you're a lambda bot and you're becoming sentient, different topic on a different day. But
That's cool.
where do you see in Africa, and have you seen an opportunity in South Africa specifically,
Yeah.
that you think that there's a growth medium and sort of a symbiotic growth and
Yeah.
growing together?
Yeah, so interesting. I've seen two big groups of customers, people, right, potential partners, two big groups. One is there are, I would say, hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of mostly young, adventurous, risk-taking, hardworking, men and women who are out of school, who might not have a job often, and they want to learn how to trade as a
Yes.
job.
Yes.
They learn how to trade, they do it themselves, they're not, they haven't made it yet, so they're less
Self-taught,
lazy.
yes.
They can spend all day on the charts. Somebody needs to teach them how to do it. What do I look at, how do I make money, where do I research my risk?
Yes.
That's one big group. Very hungry group. We want to design products for them. The main product is actually not even Bybit, but the education
Yes.
from our affiliates. So we want to partner with people, teach them how to trade. They trade on Bybit, we generate some fee, we give the money back to the affiliates and to the communities.
Yes.
Number two, I think the expansion in South Africa, that's a big part of very wealthy, established, sophisticated old money. Right
old
here.
money.
People who are in forex trading,
Yeah.
who are in sitting stock indices, they're interested in crypto.
conservative.
Yeah.
Number one thing for them is first compliant. So
Yes.
very good people here want to be very compliant. So we're working on a lot on the regulation. So we'll be compliant various ways very soon. We'll probably go submit for the license and all these things, and then and then kind of basic education. Right? They trade forex. We're like, okay, you know how to trade, you know how to read the charts. Let us just teach you a little bit about fundamental analysis. Right? This is how you read the crypto news. So they can also go trade. So I think that's a very low-hanging fruit.
Yes.
But there'll be the changes. Hopefully we can let them partake in this crazy crypto world.
What is
Some
your
money.
give back ideas around interacting with the continent? I mean, many people come out and find customers in Africa. How do we help the continent develop and become a contributor to the technology
Yeah.
and also a financial beneficiary to the contributions?
Yeah, no, very good. So in my previous job, right, I was previously managing the largest fintech in Africa. The idea of contributing back is if I figure a way to help them make money,
Yes.
and then that would ultimately help me make money. So it's not a charity type of give back. I totally am against, right? Maybe for some segment of the society, but you cannot scale charity.
Yeah.
Right, so it's giving them a tool and education to make them be able to make money. So the first thing is we investing again the affiliates, right? All these KOLs, all these influencers who know how to trade. I have been giving back more money to them than they made for me since I joined. So
Yes.
so because just to encourage them to go to the next stage.
Yes.
There are global influencers who have 1 million, 2 million followers who only do crypto. There's a lot of people like that, focusing on African audiences. There's
Yeah.
obviously some very good influencers from South Africa focusing on the global stage, but not, so I want to get them, grow them. But I think that's one big way for us to contribute to them. So as long as they're traded, they teach people how to trade. That people know how to make money. They trade on us, and it's good for them, and that's sustainable. That's the main thing.
The affiliation model is very transparent.
Right.
The business model is Bybit earns on fees. Once you're an affiliate and you're bringing clients to the platform,
Yes.
Bybit's earning off that, and you
Yes.
get, depending on your influence, 13, 40%.
Brilliant. Yes.
Daily, you can withdraw them every day.
Yes.
So that actually gives you a business.
Yes.
We know that Africans are business-minded. Africans
Absolutely.
are go-getters, but it's a saturated business
Yes.
market. There's very little opportunity on the grassroots level. And if people are go-getters, the affiliation model is there.
Absolutely.
All they have to do is spread the word
Yes.
and earn money.
And many a times with new technology, you almost have to create your customers, and that's a
Start a
beautiful thing to
group,
see.
create a character.
Yeah, exactly. That's so for people like I was downstairs just an hour ago, and then a few boys and girls on the reception desk and say, "Oh, I heard you from Bybit. We're learning how to trade." I'm like, "Very good, right? Learn how to trade. It could be a money, could be a way to make revenue from you." The key is, anybody on the phone too, right? Go look up affiliates. That's a good way. Right? You can look up Bybit affiliates. We have good ones. You can look global ones from any other platform. That's fine.
Right.
Just learn how to trade. It's a skill. You just like any other thing. It's a skill. When you acquire the skill, it's a good way to make money.
Yes.
So we are investing in education that way,
Yes.
not on the basic. And there's a lot of education out there about what is blockchain, what is decentralization. Those are very good too. But learning the trading on the charts is also very practical way. So you invite everybody to.
We do have a
do
lot
it.
of focus on community. Bybit is heavily focused on community, and that's why we are so popular, because Bybit gives back a lot. Everyone knows that Bybit is the most generous platform when it comes to rewards.
You're so passionate.
There are people, so I'm the South African ambassador and I run the South African Telegram group.
Yes.
And I grew it from 400 people to 16,000 in a matter of months.
Oh, brilliant.
And it shows, you earn a bonus there and they give you $10, you have to trade with it. And you have to learn to trade. And yes, it's easy to lose that when you're new. But if you make profit, you can actually withdraw the profits and you can actually, Bybit is giving people an actual opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Nice
I can
one.
talk for
You
ages.
need more Jordans. You need
Yes.
to multiply the Jordans.
Yes,
So
exactly.
our youngsters that work with us on Learn Crypto, they are just similar, very passionate, and they do a lot of things. They go out to universities, educating people about cryptocurrency, about the space, just enticing the interest, making sure that people are hearing it. So sometimes you read about it, but when you can touch and feel the people that are actually working on the product, it makes a difference. And we've got a huge burden on our shoulders, everybody that is in this space. One, to educate. Two, to get adoption. Three, to retain the customers. So it's a huge task, and being at the early phases is something that I think collaborative efforts are needed and necessary.
It's
at
easy to
this
get
stage.
burnt as a newbie.
Yeah.
It is.
Exactly. Yeah.
Retention,
I think the key, right? Exactly. The key is to, when someone adopt for the first time, you have to have some way to make sure they profit from it.
Absolutely.
They put in $100. If they lose 10, they won't come back ever again.
Right.
Right, so that's actually retention.
Yes.
But if they earn $10, they retain. They'll tell their friends,
Yes.
and then that's retention, and
you
that's
will-
adoption.
You'll have far
You don't
less
have to do
work.
marketing.
So our communities focus on nurturing, protecting anyone. I traded for a long time before I had a community and I wasn't profitable. But anyone who's trading now can say, I'm in a trade, I'm in a loss, like what did I do wrong? And I'll instantly reply and I'll say, listen, exit the trade, you're not ready, like let's just talk, let's just learn. We run live streams 3 times a week, we do
Yes.
basic TA to advanced, we do
Right.
beginner sessions, and once they're in the community,
Yes.
they're retained because they feel safe, and we actually give them bonuses. And we have a test net, so you can go and you can trade with $10,000 of fake money.
Yes.
And you can first wreck your fake $10,000 before you go use. You can first learn to be profitable because it is a skill and it takes years, and you have to respect that learning curve and be patient.
I'm so desperate for people to understand cryptocurrencies. I fear for anybody who stores their money in fiat currency, and that's because I just understand the digital assets so well. But I wish that I could fast track and escalate the learning process, and that is why I started Learn Crypto. Even amongst pensioners, how to stretch their rand a bit further, and how to peg their currency,
We see
their
huge
money.
interest coming from pensioners.
Absolutely, how to peg their money along a strong currency value. So we are on the same page, we're speaking the same language now, and we need to collaborate. We need to talk
100%.
about collaboration. This is Learn Crypto on Homegrown Radio. We're at the Blockchain Africa Conference in Sandton at the Galleria. We're very excited to be speaking with great minds that are looking to work with the continent on how to help people trade in digital assets and enter this beautiful space that's just blockchain with its digital assets as a tool within the space. So stay tuned, watch out for more of our videos, look out for Hustler's Corner with DJ Spoo. There's a lot of products that we're imparting so that you too can be a participant, a good participant in this beautiful space that is the blockchain technology.
Africa's gift to its tribe. Homegrown radio. Ekaya, my home.